really been pretty devastating, not just to me, but everybody in this community who knows and loves her. We're all pretty devastated by it.
But first tonight, community leaders are sounding the alarm after ICE detains a Louisville mother. The woman is a 21-year-old immigrant from the Dominican Republic of the Congo. She was detained last week while at her final green card hearing with her husband, who is an American citizen.
Norman C. Wright spoke with community leaders tonight. Norman, what are they telling you about her?
Well, Rick, they're saying Armel Bondongo was a model student at Wagner High School, a community leader in her own right with advocacy work, and nearly at the finish line to become a permanent resident. They're horrified.
When I was talking to her with her attorneys, barely talking about herself, talking always about her family and her community and about the other women she was detained with and how she could help them.
She's just really positive. As a mother, you have to imagine every day that you're going to be reunited with your child, that you're going to be reunited with your husband.
Kentucky State Representative Nima Kulkarni and Sadiqa Reynolds are part of Armel Bondongo's legal team. This is personal for them, as well as for her former Wagner High School teacher, Ryan Davis, because for them, Armel is a wife, mother, and model citizen who helped found future ancestors to help students become leaders themselves.
Everything inside of me just feels gutted, knowing the pain that this separation is causing for her family, for her, for our whole community.
In a statement, an ICE spokesperson says Armel legally entered the country in 2013, but overstayed her visa, which expired in 2014. And an immigration judge ordered her to leave the United States in November of 2025. Her attorney says in a statement that she was also part of her father's application for asylum after leaving the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and they're appealing the judge's decision while she pursues citizenship through her marriage. Kulkarni and Louisville Metro Council member Shamika Parrish-Wright say her detention never should have happened.
It is beyond inhumane to hold a person like that under these circumstances, given the fact that she was almost on the very last step to becoming a lawful permanent resident.
For someone that's so deep into the pathway to citizenship and has been on this record of doing everything right and came over here as a young girl, I don't think that is the best way to use those resources.
In a statement, Armel's husband, Terrence Bradshaw, says in part, Armel is not dangerous. She is not a threat to anyone, and she has hidden nothing from immigration services. While Reynolds says this moment may be a reflection of American society, Davis says the support is a reflection of what Armel means to her community.
I think it's all a reflection of that innate just sense of care and responsibility that she has, that she just brings out in other people.
We quote Anne Frank and we think about all of these people and the trauma that they lived through. And who would you have been in that moment?
Armel's attorney says her husband has filed an I-130 petition on her behalf, asking U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services to recognize their marriage. Her legal team is trying to prevent her removal from the U.S. before issues in her case can be addressed. Live in the newsroom, Norman C. Wright, WLKY News.